Today we can discuss statistics chapter. From statistics we are getting 11 to 12 marks, 2 4 marks problems and 1 2 mark problem and 1 mark problem and 2 objectives. Total we are getting 11 marks. This is very important chapter in Maths 2, so that if you practice this chapter, nearly 11 marks you are getting. So that you must learn the concept, you must understand the subject, then we can practice. Now we can start statistics. 14th chapter is statistics. What is the meaning of statista? Statista means computing. Here we are computing data. What they are giving data? What is the data? Data means given information is called data. Here data is two types. One is ungrouped data, one is grouped data. Actually in statistics there are four exercises are there. First exercise is discussing about grouped data mean. Second exercise is discussing about grouped data mode. And third exercise is discussing about grouped data median. And the fourth exercise is discussing about OSI graphs. In this we are getting LCF graph, less than cumulative frequency, and more than cumulative frequency, MCF graph. Here we are getting two types of graphs. These are very important compulsory question in annual exam, LCF graph and MCF graph. Okay. Next, actually what is the central tendency values? Here central tendency values. What is the meaning of central tendency values? These values are middle of the data. Central means middle of the data. Here central tendency values, three values are called central tendency values: mean, median, mode. These three values are nearby values. When we are finding mean, median and mode, they are middle of the data. They are nearby values. Here what is the mean? Mean means average. We know average is equal to sum of observations by number of observations. That is the ungrouped data mean. Ungrouped data means they will give some numbers 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 13, 15, 18. Like this example. We can add the all numbers 4 plus 6, 10, 10 plus 8, 18, 18 plus 10, 28, 28 plus 11, 39, 39 plus 13, 52, 52 plus 15, 67, 67 plus 8, 75, 85. 85 by how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 85 by 8. Like this we can find the ungrouped data mean. Ungrouped data mean is equal to sum of observations by number of observations. Here sum of observations we are getting 85 and number of observations 8. We can cancel. 8 ones are 8 tens are 80. Remaining 5 is there. 8 6 are 48. Nearly 10.6. Like this we can find the ungrouped data mean. Next, grouped data. Grouped data means we are dividing data into groups 0 to 5, 6 to 10, 10 to 15, 16 to 20. These are called class intervals. In class intervals, first number is called lower limit. First number is called lower limit. And second number is called upper limit. Lower limit, upper limit. These class intervals are two types. One is inclusive classes and exclusive classes. Inclusive, exclusive. What is the inclusive classes? What is the exclusive classes? Inclusive classes means 0 to 5 and 6 to 10. Okay, these are called inclusive classes. Here 5 is not repeating. 5 is not repeating. Here 0 to 5, next to 6 to 10. These classes are called inclusive classes. Exclusive classes means 0 to 5 and 5 to 10 and 10 to 15 and 15 to 20. These classes are called exclusive classes. Here number is repeating, last number is repeating 5. Here 0 to 5 means we are taking up to 4 only. 5 we are excluding. 5 we are excluding. 5 is taking in next class. Here 10 means up to 9 we are taking. Again 10 we are taking in next class. Last number we are excluding, so that we are calling as exclusive classes. Next we are learning about boundaries, lower boundary and upper boundary. What is the meaning of lower boundary? Lower boundary means that class lower limit and the previous class upper limit. Both average is called lower boundary. Lower boundary means that class lower limit and the previous class upper limit, both average. And upper boundary means that class upper limit and next class lower limit, both average, we are taking as upper boundary. If you take your boundary 5 plus 6, 11, 11 by 2, 5.5. Your upper boundary we are getting 5.5. This class upper boundary will become next class lower boundary. Next class lower boundary also 5.5. Here both upper boundaries are equal. Boundaries are equal. If you observe here in exclusive classes 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15. Here upper boundary 5 and lower boundary also 5. Here upper limit 5 and lower limit also 5. Limit and boundaries both are equal in exclusive classes. Limit and boundaries are equal in exclusive classes. Okay. Now we can discuss about mean. Okay, mean we can find in three methods. One method direct method, next assumed mean method, next step deviation method. In direct method, when they are giving class interval and frequency in problem. They are giving class interval and frequency. We can find the mid value. How to find the mid value? Here class interval they will give 0 to 10. Mid value is equal to lower limit plus upper limit by 2. Here lower limit how much? 0 plus upper limit how much? 10. 0 plus 10 by 2. 10 by 2 is equal to 5. Like this we can find the mid value. After finding mid value, every class interval mid value you can find. Every class interval mid value you can find. After finding mid value, you can product the frequency and mid value. Frequency and mid value. Fi into xi. After that mean is denoted by x bar. Mean is denoted by x bar is equal to sigma. Sigma is denoting total. We can find the all fi xi. First class, second class, third class, fourth class, like this all classes we can do. After that we can sum of all fi xi is called sigma fi xi. Next we can find the total frequencies. That is called sigma fi. Both ratio sigma fi xi by sigma fi. Both ratio is called mean. Like this we can find the mean using direct method. In direct method you must remember this table: class interval, frequency, mid value and fi xi. Here there are only 4 columns. In direct method table, remember 4 columns. This is 4 marks problem. For this table 2 marks and calculation for calculation also 2 marks. Next method, assumed mean method. What is the assumed mean method? Assumed mean method, first they will give class interval, they will give frequency. In every problem they will give class interval and frequency. After that we can find the mid value, that is xi. After that we can take A. A is the assumed class, middle class. A is the middle class mid value. Middle class mid value we are taking as assumed mean. Every mid value you can remove the assumed mean mid value. That is called xi minus A. Di is equal to xi minus A. After finding di, we can multiply fi di. First class fi di, second class fi di, like this all classes fi di we can find. After that we can do total fi di, that is called sigma fi di. Sigma is indicating total. Next A means assumed mean mid value. Mean x bar is equal to A plus sigma fi di by sigma fi. Using this formula we can find the mean. This is the assumed mean method. And third method is step deviation method. When we use step deviation method, in this method, values are very big. Okay, it will change into simplest form. It will change into less numbers. Then we can use UI. UI is called step deviation. UI is equal to xi minus a by h. In this step deviation method, there are how many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. First they will give, in problem only they will give class interval and they will give frequency. After that we can find the mid value. Here mid value is equal to lower limit plus upper limit by 2. Lower limit plus upper limit by 2. That is called mid value. After finding mid value, okay, you can take middle. Any class mid value you can take as A. From xi, from mid value we can remove the A. Xi minus A by h. H is the length of the class. H is the length of the class. Here 0 to 10. H is equal to how much? 10. H is equal to upper limit minus lower limit. H is equal to upper limit minus lower limit. Ui is equal to xi minus h. When we are finding ui, here middle value like this. Where we are taking a, that value will become 0. 0 upside minus 1 minus 2. 0 downside 1 2. Every time ui value is we are getting like this. 0 minus 1 minus 2 1 2. After that, after finding ui, you can multiply with fi. Fi into ui. Fi into ui. Mean x bar is equal to a plus sigma fi ui by sigma fi into h. Like this we can find the mean using step deviation method. After finding mean, if you observe, first indirect method mean, in assumed mean method mean, and step deviation method mean. These three answers are nearby answers, sometimes equal answers. We are getting in three methods mean value is same. Okay. Next, median. What is the meaning of median? Median means they will give some numbers. Ungrouped data median. Ungrouped data median. Suppose they will give 5 students marks. 6 marks, 8 marks, 11 marks, 13 marks and 18 marks for 20 marks. First, we can arrange the numbers in ascending or descending order. Now I arranged these numbers as ascending order. In ascending order, middle number. Here middle number is called median. Here number of observations. How many observations are there? 5 observations. Here number of observations is 5. Then middle observation is called median. Suppose here number of observation 6 is there. That is even number. Here how many observations are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then middle how many observations we are getting? 2 observations are we are getting. Then middle 2 observations average. Middle 2 observations average we are taking as median. 11 plus 13 24. 24 by 2 is equal to 12. 12 we are taking as median. Oh. This is ungrouped data median. In ungrouped data, here 2 types are there. First one, number of observations is odd number. Number of observations is even number. Next, grouped data. Grouped data median. In grouped data median, they will give class interval and frequency. After that, we can find the cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency. Here class interval 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20. These classes are called exclusive classes. Here 0 to 5 and 5 to 10. 5 is repeated. Okay. Here 5 is repeating. So that these classes are called exclusive classes. Exclusive classes. Okay. After that, frequency. Frequency they will give in problem. Here they give in 2, 1, 4, 3. After that, we can find the cumulative frequency. We can find only one column, extra column. That is called cumulative frequency. First frequency here how much? 2. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 4, 7. 7 plus 3, 10. Okay, total frequency we are taking as 10. N by 2. 10 by 2. 10 by 2 is equal to 5. Where we are getting 5 in cumulative frequency, in 3 we are not getting, in 7 we are getting 5. So that this class is we are taking as median class. Median class upside frequency we are taking as cumulative frequency. Median class opposite frequency we are taking as frequency. And median class lower boundary we are taking as L. L is equal to 10. Here median is equal to formula L plus n by 2 minus Cf by f into h. Like this, using this formula we can find the median. Okay. Sometimes they are asking 2 marks questions. Write the formula of median and explain terms. L is equal to median class lower boundary. N is equal to total frequency. Cf is equal to median class upside frequency, cumulative frequency is called Cf. Next F is called median class frequency and H is called length of class. Using this formula we are finding median. Next mode. Ungrouped data mode. What is the mode means? In given data we can take numbers. Which number is repeating many times? Most occurring number is called mode. In given numbers, most occurring number is called mode. Mode is equal to here. Which number is repeating many times here? 2 is repeating many times. So that mode is equal to 2. Next, grouped data mode. Grouped data mode means they will give class interval and frequency. Here class interval 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40. Frequency 2, 1, 6, 4 for example. In this frequency, which number is highest number? Highest frequency class we are taking as mode class. Here highest frequency is 6. So that this one we are taking as mode class. Mode class upside frequency we are taking as F0. Mode class frequency we are taking as F1. And next mode class successive class frequency we are taking as F2. Okay, here F2 is 4, F1 is 6, F0 is 1. These values substitute in formula. What is the formula for mode? Mode is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. These all values substitute in formula. What is the L? This mode class lower boundary we are taking as L. L is equal to 20. H is equal to, what is the H? H is the length of the class. H is the length of the class. Okay, this is the mode. Sometimes they will ask 4 marks problem from mode. Okay, using this formula, these all values substitute in formula and simplify, then we are getting mode. Next, very important, fourth exercise, graphs are very important. These are called LCF graph and GCF graph. GCF graph other name is called MCF graph. These are called Woziv graphs. What is the meaning of Woziv? Woziv means this is like S shape. This is the combination of concave and convex, both curves. It is like S shape. These are called Woziv curves. Woziv curves. Next here LCF graph. LCF graph, we are taking on x-axis upper boundary and on y-axis we are taking LCF. This is like ascending order from small to big. That is the LCF graph. Next, GCF graph or MCF graph. MCF means more than cumulative frequency graph. This graph like descending order. Here in MCF graph, we can take lower boundary on x-axis and MCF we can take on y-axis. Next, one problem I will explain these graphs, LCF graph and MCF graph. Compulsory question in annual examination. Very important problem. Next, exercise 14.4, third problem. They will give in question production of yield they given, number of forms they given. Here 50 to 55, number of forms is 2. 55 to 68, 60 to 65 12, 65 to 70 24, 70 to 75 38, 75 to 80 60. This class interval and frequency they will give in problem. Now we can make upper boundary and LCF and ordered pairs. Upper boundary and LCF. This is for LCF graph. Next, lower boundary, MCF and ordered pairs. This is for MCF graph. Here actually in question In textbook they asked only MCF, but I am explaining LCF and MCF, two graphs in one problem. Okay, listen very carefully. Next, here upper boundary means second one. Here second one is called upper boundary 55. Here LCF means 2. How to find the LCF? Here 2 means 2. You can add the frequency from up to down. 2 plus 8, 10, 10 plus 12, 22, 22 plus 24, 46, 46 plus 38, 84, 84 plus 16, 100. Like this we can find the LCF. After that we can make ordered pairs. First upper boundary, next LCF. Upper boundary we are taking as x coordinate and LCF we are taking as y coordinate. First x coordinate 55 and y coordinate 2 and x coordinate 60, y coordinate 10 and x coordinate 65, y coordinate 22 and x coordinate 70, y coordinate 46 and x coordinate 75, y coordinate 84 and x coordinate 80 and y coordinate 100. Like this make ordered pairs. Using these ordered pairs we are drawing graph. LCF graph. First we can do LCF graph. In LCF graph we can take upper boundary on x axis and LCF we can take on y axis. X axis 1 centimeter is equal to I am taking 5 units. Here I am starting with 50. Then we can keep arrow mark. 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Like this we can take upper boundary on x axis. After that we are taking LCF less than cumulative frequency on y axis. On y axis 1 centimeter is equal to we are taking a 10 units. Here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. After that we can take the ordered pairs. Here what is the ordered pair? 55 comma 2. Here 55 2. Here 1 millimeter we are taking as 2 units. Here 55 2. Next for 60 we are taking 10. 60 10. We can mark the points. X value is 60 and y value is 10. Next to x value is 65 and y value is 22. We can mark points. Next to x value 70 and y value 46. 70, 46. We can mark the points first. After that 75, 84, 75, 84. We can mark the point. Next to 80. For 80, okay, mark 100. 80, 100. We can join the all points. Then we are getting LCF graph. This is from down to up. This is like ascending order. Like human being growth. When human being born very small, day by day increasing. LCF graph like human being growth. Next we can discuss about MCF graph. In MCF graph we are taking lower boundary. What is the lower boundary? Here first number we are taking as lower boundary. Here limit and boundaries are equal. These are called exclusive classes. Here lower boundary how much? 50. Here lower boundary 55. Here lower boundary 60. Here lower boundary 65. Here lower boundary 70. Here lower boundary 75. After that we can find the more than cumulative frequency. This more than cumulative frequency we can find from frequency. What is the frequency? You can observe the frequency from down to up. Here down frequency how much? 16. Down one write as it is. 16 write as it is. After that for 16 we can add up one. 16 plus 38. 16 plus 38, how much? 54. For 54 we can add up to 1, 24. 54 plus 24, 78. For 78 we can add up to 1, 12. 78 plus 12, 90. For 90 we can add up to 1, 90 plus 8, 98. For 98 we can add up 1, 98 plus 2, 100. More than cumulative frequency we are getting when frequency from down to up we are adding. Okay, after that we can make the ordered pairs. Here ordered pairs, lower boundary we can take as x-axis, MCF we can take as y-axis. 50, 100, 55, 98, 60, 90, 65, 78, 70, 54, and 75, 16. These points mark on graph. How to mark on graph? Listen. 50, 100. First you can take 50 line on x-axis and 100 on y-axis. We can mark the point. 50, 100. Next 55, 98. For 55 line we can take 98. Just two small lines down. Yeah, 98. Next 60, 90. On x-axis 60. On y-axis 90. This one 60, 90. We can mark the points. Next 65, 78. Yes, 65 on x-axis and 78 on y-axis. Yes, 78. Next 70, 54. 70 on x-axis and 54 on y-axis. And 75, 16. 75 on x-axis, 16 on y-axis. We can mark the point. After marking these all points, we can join the two points. This graph is called MCF graph, more than cumulative graph. This is coming from up to down. We got LCF graph. This is LCF graph, and now we got MCF graph. Both are intersecting at one point. That point x coordinate value. This point x coordinate value we are calling as median. Sometimes they will ask find the median from graph. We can find the LCF graph and we can find the MCF graph. Both are intersecting at one point. That point x coordinate we can take as median. Okay. You can practice this graph, very important, compulsory annual exam problem, 4 marks problem, so that you must practice this graph. Okay, LCF graph and MCF graph, very important. Okay, statistics chapter is very important, so that you must practice this chapter. From this chapter you are getting nearly 12 marks, so that don't neglect statistics. You must practice again and again. Okay, thank you very much.